Welcome, Wapham crew, guys, gals, ghouls, friends, fiends, and foes, including otherworldly beings. Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we soar over the rocky tops of the La Platas on a rocky mountain high, get sucked into the vortex of the Four Corners, and settle down snugly at mile marker 420 in colorful Colorado. I'm your ghostess with the mostest, TessaTNT, and we are broadcasting live from the Mile High Clubhouse tonight. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, and thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. If you want to listen in your free time, whether you're working it, or working out, feel free to look us up under We Are Paradox Media, basically anywhere you listen to your podcasts or your broadcasts. So tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia on, and he is a psychic medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who also has the ability to see auras and has experience with remote viewing. He has had these God-given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts as well. He is a tarot card reader and a ghost hunting and paranormal enthusiast. He is also a shaman healer and very into his native roots. Let's pop him up here. Hey, Chris, welcome back.
Fine. I'm happy to be on. So, yeah, yesterday, guys, we would have had the show, but I had company, but I could have still did because my friends, they told me they did not mind, to be honest. But it was a lot of stuff going on anyway. So we found out a lot of stuff, and so it's kind of interesting how it played out because we were busy anyway. And then if we would have pulled it out for next week, I would have been busy because we were gonna work on this case that we're bringing back up. A missing case. This is going on a year. We'll probably go to the site where we feel that she was, because that's where she was guiding us to. So I'll probably do it on the TikTok or maybe on Facebook for a little bit. And as far as that goes, I don't know how it's going to work out, but I have a feeling it's going to work out for the best. And I'm actually excited to do this case because me and Britt did it. And so I'm kind of like looking forward to doing different things and stuff like that. So, so I'm happy to be on tonight.
Yeah, I would have felt
So
bad.
I would have felt bad.
I can hear myself. No, but I would have felt bad had. Sorry. Had I kept you on the show last night, because I know your friends were there, and then Brittany's daughter, and I don't know, I just would have felt guilty because nobody's promised tomorrow, and everybody needs to spend time with their loved ones and, have that time with each other.
Yeah. It's actually a good thing to do, and so yeah, we were busy. We've done a lot of different things. I've been busy like tremendously. It's just insane. So I'm actually excited to be on, But other than that, I'm looking forward to it, and I might even keep you updated the next time that we do a show, or if I can call you during that time when we do the investigation. We are looking forward to doing it. We are like a team, I guess you could say, with my friends. And I'm looking forward to actually just reaching out and just trying to find closure to this mom that had been missing for quite some time. The cops didn't really do their job. And she came up with the subject, and she was calling for me again in Brit. And I was like, we need to find her. This time, Tessa, she's very desperate. She's wanting help, and she wants to be found. Um, it is kind of hard, knowing that she doesn't have her loved ones. Uh, but it's just something different, the kids are probably little, but they're growing up. Um, so just to find some closure, because they said that her body was scattered or shredded. They never found her body, according to the FBI, the cops, and stuff like that. And we want to get it done. It needs to get done. It needs to be right. What needs to be done, it's what needs to be done. And knowing that I get this calling, and but I'm just excited just to find some closures for that family, and hopefully in between somewhere is spread that we're going to be in that area, and this is the show to do it. We'll be doing probably a live on TikTok that Saturday, which is coming up. That's why you asked me if I was going to do it next week. I'm going to be busy. And that's what I'm just looking forward to doing, and just start trying to advertise myself more until you find closer to this family, because she's been gone almost, I guess, on a year, going on 2. And I guess no one's really paying attention to her, which is sad. I'm kind of like just disappointed in that way, because it shouldn't be us to be having to find her, but we're volunteers. So I think it's the right thing to do. Um, so, that's just how I feel about it. So, just hope we just find some closure for her. And that's what I want to start off, giving a gift to somebody, giving their loved one, if even though they're not, in this plane, they could be here in spirit, but her remains need to be found. So, how do
Yeah.
you?
Sorry, say that again.
So, how do you feel about me doing this stuff now that I'm telling you what I'm going to be doing this coming weekend?
I think it's awesome. It's like you said, like the cops can drop the ball on a lot of things, and it could be due to, laziness or lack of interest or whatever. She's an adult, she'll come back whenever she wants to. But like you said, the kids and family members and stuff, they need that closure, they need that help. And once the police do drop the ball, it's really hard to pick it back up and to, get as far as they could have in the first place. I was curious, is this the one that we were talking about before that was near the bridge we were thinking by streaming stuff, or is this a different one?
Yes, it's the same one, but at that time I was going through a lot with my cousin. I wasn't really, nobody really helped me. I was on my own, and now I have a new team, of course, with Britt and a few other friends. I don't know if they're watching, but if they are, they can text me. Um, it's just now it's like I'm determined to do it, because I told her I would come back, and I did, and we were at nearby the zoo. That's where she was not kind of within that area. So what I was gonna tell you is that she is desperate this time, and she didn't want us to leave, because we got there because we had other stuff to do. We got there maybe about 5, but with the time change, those are getting dark. You could see it, and then they closed the gates. So we would have gotten there. We would have gotten stuck. Um, so we'll probably go around maybe between 2, 3, 4, before 5. Um, and we're gonna do spirit box. And I told Britt, I said, "Are you down for this?" Because one of my friends said, "Chris, why don't we try seeing if she comes through the spirit box so she can talk through it because of the location of the area." And at first, I was thinking about it way back then, but I was like trying to use my gifts. But it's tools that you can use. I might even take the K2. I don't know yet, but I'll probably end up maybe doing a TikTok or even coming on live or Facebook, or just do half and half, one phone TikTok and one Facebook where I can multitask. And the question that Brittany had was, there's one little problem. It's in an area where there's people going to the zoo, there's a golf course nearby, and she said people are gonna look at us weird. People are gonna say, "Oh, what is?" When they're walking by, they're gonna hear that, how the spirit box does. Um, so I called my friend, and I told her we're down, and she's like, "Okay, but," and I told her, I said, "There's gonna be one thing that that's gonna be kind of," and I was already kind of and the thing what I want to do is to do this, and I feel like it was actually like I feel like for some reason Brittany was like in my mind. I guess she read what I was thinking about, and she said, "You know what? If we do this, there's gonna be people looking at us." I told my friend about it. That's gonna be taking us, and she's involved in it. And you know what she told me? She goes, "I don't give a crap. I don't give a shit. That's what we want." And then she goes, and then I was on the phone with her, and Brittany goes, "What if they call the cops?" More the merrier. Because if we find her and she tells us where we more or less already know, we're gonna make them look stupid. And there's different departments in her jurisdiction. That is the Alamo Heights Police. That's their jurisdiction. But I'm thinking about calling SAPD or maybe just draw attention because we're gonna be in an area where it's public. It's like cars pass by. People supposedly fish there, and we're prepared that we might draw attention to ourselves. And honestly, more the merrier. Because I can go in there, but you need like the what do you call it? The shoes that go up to your knee because you're going into the water. Yeah. But then my friend, if we do this, then we're messing with evidence. If there's evidence, we're hoping to find her skull so they can do DNA testing. Um, but I'm looking forward to it, and that's what's going on. Um, and business has picked up like tremendously. Um, Through my friends have been spreading my word for me, um, and they became like part of me and Brittany, Um, but it is very very interesting. Alright. She's coming in with some food, but I'll probably turn the camera off. Thank you. So did they pull up? Mm-hmm. They did. Oh, you know what? Hey, get away! And then And the thing, what I was gonna say is that
Chico,
you can get them. You
come
can
on,
go.
Chico. Come on.
You can grab them. You're gonna have to grab them. He's not.
Well, the cats are gonna be on the counter
Okay.
because I make food.
Okay.
Chico.
But other than that, I'm just like looking forward to really giving her some closure because she's desperate, and you'll never guess what happened. Even though we had to leave, my friends asked, of course, for Lord prayer. We asked for our spirit guides to talk, and guess what happened? We had a turtle pop up out of nowhere above the water. He was just tapping his little paws and just he was like moving more slow. And it didn't look like the turtle was gonna move. And it was so freaking weird because she was Chris, this is your call now. So it's coincidence. But there's no such thing as coincidence in this type of work. So I told the turtle, I said, if you can hear me, Susan, which is the mom's name, use that turtle to tell us where you're at. I shit you not. That turtle moved a little bit further and then went underneath the water towards branches. And you know how the frogs jump on that little, I forget what you call those things.
The lily pads?
Yeah, right underneath. And I looked on the other side and I said, oh my God, what are the odds of that damn turtle responding to me and going underneath on the other side of the little river, going under those paths and under those rocks? Could that be just by accident? I don't think so. So what do you think about that? That's what I just told you, that story about a turtle just popping out of nowhere. What is your input on that from your perspective and all the work that you for? What is your point? I'll go ahead and mute myself.
Well, I think that's super cool because I do believe that the other side can manipulate things, including critters. My dad's come to me several times, mostly as a butterfly, and my mom's done the same thing. But like you said, you're talking to it and asking for her mom to give you a sign or whatnot, and then you got this frog going on. But yeah, was her mom alive when you guys first started this case, and now she's passed?
Hold on. Honestly, I believe she was still alive, but then they couldn't find her because they got into an argument and she ran into the woods. That's the last thing. That's the last thing that people saw and heard, that she was by the woods, and they haven't seen her since. They don't know where she's at, but they were observing the husband very well, and he swore up and down that he saw her. She took off. They didn't talk. They said they saw him going to go buy some bags, going to buy a shovel, and there were sights of him going towards like a golf course. But he swore up and down that there was nothing. They supposedly checked him. They didn't find anything except for the bag. No traces of blood. And suppose she just went up in the woods, and that was the last time they saw her. And let me tell you, she was a retailer where she would sell houses. So she had money. So we found out later that they said supposedly that her body was scattered, but they never found the body. How would that? How would they know that? So, with that being said, no body, no evidence. You're just going by what you're doing to shut the people up and say, "Okay, we don't care. We just tell them this," but there's no body. So, to me, I think, but that's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, I agree that him buying those things are definitely really shady. Like somebody should have picked up on that right away and try to follow him or something. I mean, that's ridiculous. He might as well have, sat there and drawn a map or something. But and he's still around.
No, he's locked up, but I don't know too much about him because they have not brought him up. But there was another person that was found interest that they found one of his friends. I guess one of his friends contested that he was involved, and they never brought it up after that. But I find weird during that time, her sister showed up once on the news with a green screen in the back, and I looked at the sister. The sister had like short hair. The mom had like blondish, same feature, just a little bit older. And I thought, why would the sister be coming on? She came on twice. First, she came on like when she was missing. She was behind the background of vents, which I would think she was in an apartment complex. That was one. The second time she came out was with a blue background, and I thought, okay, once you come out, she's missing. I get that you're looking for her. Twice you come out on the news and you have a blue background. Why are you coming out twice? DOT. So what I got was keep it in the family. The husband was having an affair with his sister. There was no story on this, but this is what I was picking up. Something about her didn't stand out when I first. This was when she first was missing. I said, this shit does not stand out. This stuff does not stand out at all. So it's kind of like I think the sister was jealous of her own sister and says, "Well, I can't be with you until you get rid of the bitch." That's exactly what I heard. So, so that's the story. And I never called the cops to tell them that because they're gonna think I'm fucking nuts. But they think this time, I'm gonna tell them I was this case the very time that it came out. He still supposedly said that she was chopped up. I don't know where y'all came up with that theory without a freaking body.
Air blood.
Air blood. And you can't find her. Why? Is this money under the table that they paid you? And you got paid discreetly behind the TV screen? I think smart. I think that the department. I think the husband paid the cops to play along, but in the end, behind the scenes, he paid them off. So bye. She keep her mouth shut and let the story just disappear. So that's my.
Well, like you said, he could have paid them off, or he might even have dirt on one or some of them. That could be a thing as well. I don't know. And I don't know. I'm thinking perhaps he could have taken her to New Mexico. Like that is a very large state with a very small population and so much area that's uninhabited. But I know there's places like that in Texas too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I find it very interesting that it doesn't add up. But I never got a hold of the family. I tried, but I never got a response back. So sorry that I'm eating. If I have to turn the camera off, I'll turn it off.
It's okay. But yeah, like the family, you probably know already, but so many freaking lunatics are bugging and reaching out to them, to the cops. Like, generally, there's tons of freaky deaky leads that don't lead to anything but, a psych ward. But yeah, I'm certain they have all kinds of people trying to put their fingers into the pie when they don't really know what's going on. So I can see how the family wouldn't, want to be in contact or be a part of it because they don't know who to trust. There's so many people out there to take advantage of them.
Yep, that is true. That's very, very true. And that's sad to say, but I have a feeling that it hasn't happened, but I have a feeling that when we're there, there's going to be someone that's going to know them. And if they're passing by walking the dog and they hear the name, they're going to call the family and say, there's people asking for your sister. I don't know. I can already see it. But this isn't the only way, Tessa. Or if the cops ain't going to do it, we just got to tell them where to look. And if we don't freaking do it, then we have to find one of our friends to go in there. But if we find evidence where there was a gun that's all in mud, don't be telling us shit because you didn't fucking do your job right. So if they, I don't know if they can get disubordination, but I want to say they can, right? Can they get in trouble? Say, for instance, if we found her, what could possibly happen to the department and the sheriff that's in charge of those cops?
Thinking nothing really, they have so many things that they got to look into, so many jobs that they got to do. And there's been many times when other people come across the body or whatnot, and it just, helps them to kind of square up, or I can't think of the word right now. Helps them to do their job a bit better since, they decided to drop the ball on this one.
Yeah, you're right. But hopefully we can give them some closure and hopefully get some peace of mind to them because it does bother me. It does. It to me, it's like very depressing, and it does bring sadness to my eyes because they cannot sit there and not do a fucking thing about it. Sorry, the way I said that, but um, to me, I just don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right for them that the family could be unresting, which they haven't been in the family since then. But I feel like some of the family is not resting because they're still looking for their daughter. Um, and I personally feel like the cops are not wanting to do anything because they got paid off. Which there's no validation to that, but that's what I'm seeing. So, like I say, money talks, bullshit walks. That's what I get. Um, but with all this, helping people, I'm already got to the point where I'm done playing the freaking game. Let's get down, let's get dirty, and find her. So that her kids can rest, put their mom to rest. So
Yeah, I agree. That way they can at least go and, talk to her and visit with her. Like, I know she hears them and watches over them anyways, but it'll give them that closure that they need to, to grow and get past this, because this kind of keeps everyone stuck.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with that. And to me, I just don't like it. I don't even like the vibe I get from the department. I just get like this unsettling feeling that they got paid or somebody knows where they're at, but ain't saying shit. So that's how I look at it. And I hope that God and my mom will be proud of me because I feel like I want to cry. Because my mom always supported me. I know, I think you got to talk to my mom a few times. And I want to make a good impression, knowing that I want people to know that I'm not about bullshit. I'm the real deal, and I'm not one to be reckoned with. If I want something done, it's going to get done. It might take me a while, but it's going to get done. And when we find her, yes, well, I'll take some of the credit, but I'm going to share this credit with the people that helped me. Now, I won't say their names right now, but I will. When we take our first break, I'll message them and see if they're watching the show. And if I can say their names, I'll be letting you know if I can say their names on the show. Right now, I'm not going to say their names. And see if I'm allowed to mention them and saying that I want them to know how I feel about this. So, other than that, I'm gonna probably message them as we're talking. I haven't got a response yet, but I'm gonna ask them, can we say their name or what name can we say? And we'll tell them, can you watch the show so we can know if it's A-OK to say your name. So, but other than that, I don't know if we can share the link for anyone that's watching the show. Please hit that link below. You can have your camera off. If you want to know anything, ask a question, go ahead and do so. We'll probably do this after the first music break, as Tessa says. So hopefully y'all can see. I can't see. What is that? I can't see what that says.
It's Debbie, and it says, "Who are you talking about? Sorry, I'm late."
Oh, it's a friend that I'm working on this case, Deb. Thanks for watching the show. You can share it out. But I won't say who I'm talking about at the time. I'll leave that after the music break whenever Tessa's ready. Hold on. I just got a text. Hold on.
Yeah, and we have about 20 minutes before we go to our music break.
Okay. Well, before I can say, I'm going to mention the names. Red, are you watching the show as well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm allowed to say stuff. Okay. So, I want to give a shout out to Jade and Nova and my fiance Brittany for helping us find Suzanne. Nah, I said the name. Suzanne, I know you're in spirit, and I know that there's airways through the frequency. We will be going back on Saturday. We will probably be doing it on live. I'm thinking more on TikTok because I'm a big TikToker, but I will do maybe one live on Facebook. But I mean, more TikTok for some reason. Um, and thank you guys for watching the show. I'm Miss Nova. Hi, Jade. Funny laughing. Hi, Brett. Hi, babe. But anyways, this is my friend Tessa. Now, if any of you want to come on live, like Miss Nova or Jade, you can come on, but you can have your camera off, but they will not recognize your voice because you told me what to say and I got the text. If you don't want to come on and you just want to listen, that's fine too. Um, but besides that, are you going to go on break test? Or are we going to wait?
If you want, we can go on break early.
Well, have we had any questions yet? Okay. Well, that is a case that we're working on. And I have a feeling that we're going to find closure. And for the SAPD, hopefully they'll get involved and get rid of the other, sorry, I don't know if I should say that, but the sorry ass people that don't know how to do their job. Now, if we have to do their freaking job for them, you might as well give us the freaking badge and we'll just take your paycheck. Sorry, Tessa's just laughing away. You know what, Tessa? You know me. You've known me well enough that I have this mentality that I'm strictly business. I don't sugarcoat shit. And I'll call them out. And if we have to literally make them look stupid, if that's the case, and they weren't really looking for a definer, then I'm gonna be like, we should be wearing this freaking badge, not you. So, but I'll just say it like this because I know I can say it on Tesla Show, but there's times when I'm real polite. But for some reason, I'm having this let me told. Hold on, try not to laugh. That I don't give a shit kind of attitude. And I think I'm getting a little like not feisty, but it's kind of like no bullshit policy kind of thing. And I think in this kind of work, people that really love what they do, we have no bullshit policy. I'm pretty sure Tesla has that kind of shit, kind of way of viewing things. Because there's a lot of people that need our help, and if you ever need us, we're here. So, what do you think about my no bullshit policy, Tesla? What is your response to that?
That's a pretty good policy, and I was smiling really big when you said about taking their badges because we don't need no stinking badges.
Oh, don't you just love it? But like I said, thank you for the feedback, and but that's how I see it, and so if anybody's got a question, we'll be right back after this music break. See you guys in a little bit.
All right, so on that note, boys and girls, we are going to go early to our first music break. And on this break, we have Miss McKaylin Hay. Yeah, we know that Chris really likes her and enjoys her music, which I do too. Like, she's freaking talented for how young she is. And she's from Ontario, Canada. You can find her on YouTube or possibly any place that you listen to your music. She's going to be singing Devil You Know, Collapse, Nothing But Blood, and Close. Then we have Mr. Fred Johnson III from Canyon County, California with Sugar. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Your troubled heart bleeds like a river. It's rushing towards fields painted greener. It doesn't see the demons behind, praying you're getting close to the line, so they can get their hands on love and trade it off for silver. There's too much sky, too blue, too white. The birds on the wire are singing, but I don't know why. Why aren't the roses hanging their heads? They're standing straight up, blooming instead. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Why does that guy have a smile on his face? Why is the sun even shining today? Why are the headlines talking about love? Don't they all know what happened to us? Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. The moon goes up, the sun goes down, the stars light up, the world goes round. Every day, life moves on, it don't stop for anyone. Now that we're apart, there's nothing. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Ooh, blood in my heart. Ooh, blood in my heart. Saw you for the first time in a while. You seemed so surprised. I worked out a smile. 'Cause I've grown and I've changed. Yeah, we went separate ways. How come we're both back here? 'Cause you pushed me away, had my life rearranged, but still we're both back here. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me.
did our love go wrong, my sugar?
Welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have a Psychic Chris Garcia on. We've been discussing a case of his, but we're also going to be doing some free psychic readings. Let me go ahead and paste this into the chat here on the side. It's also right here on the page if you guys want to link into that. And like Chris said, you don't have to be on camera. Or if you don't want to be heard, some people, like me, have phone phobia, so you can ask in the chat as well. It's totally up to you. All right, let me bring Chris's page back up here.
So okay, that was a lot of static, I guess, because you have to put yourself on mute, I guess. Thank you, Tess, for that introduction. I love that song. I was actually jamming out, but you guys couldn't see me just dancing away.
I was singing that Fred Johnson.
Yeah, I love those songs. Those are just amazing. And you know what? There's this one. I don't know if it was the second song. It said, "Blood in My Heart." That kind of hit me with the case, I guess. She loved her kids. She had blood. You know that she was willing to die for them, but not like this. And it's kind of just sad, but that song just kind of hit me empathically, psychically also. I don't know. It just kind of hit me for some reason. Oh, and I'm going to talk about this because I think, I don't know if they're watching still. Somebody had asked me a question off the subject, and I want to see what your perspective on this, Tess, and whoever else is watching the show. Some of us that are gifted, I don't know how and why it works that way, but when we have a psychic ability, empathic, clairvoyant, or clairaudience, something of that nature, psychometry, telepathic, you name it, telekinesis. There's just all these different gifts. And somebody had asked me, this person's gonna probably be like, I'm not gonna say the name though, but they go by nicknames. This person said, "Can you tell me why I got autism?" I told this person as of today, more or less of the age limit, and then that person asked me, why does this happen? Is it due to the? And then my friends, which is her mom, said it could have been the milk, the formula, whatever the case may be. To me, as being gifted, I've known other people that have mental illnesses or mental issue. I don't know why that happens to some of us. Like I have a disability, but you can't even see it unless you got to know me personally, in person. Brittany has an issue too, but she's opened up. Very proud of her, by the way. And this is where it gets it makes you wonder why this happens. People have autism, ADHD, bipolar, whatever. whatever you want to label them as, why do they have this issue, but at the same time they're gifted? Is it were they born with a defect? Personally, I don't feel that way. I think God has a reason to have that imbalance, like in everyday life. But when they're reading energy, reading intuitively, psychically, whatever you want to call it, medium, it's either they have a mental issue, and this is another thing, and this is going to be validation for some people that are watching. Some of you that are gifted have allergies. That's part of the gift too, where you're just more prone to get sick. And when you get sick, it's just, I don't want to say it's the immune system or the way your body works. I've just known that we're more prone to get sick for some reason or another. That kind of gets me wondering, why does that happen? Why does there have to be a mental illness? Not a mental where you're like, like where you're sick and you have to be in your mental institution or nothing like that. It's just that you just have this little bit of a disability where you have autism, cerebral palsy, whatever the case may be. If anyone wants to leave comments, go ahead and type them in chat, and then Tessa can read them to me. Why does this happen to psychic children? Why does this happen to indigo children, which I'm an indigo child, by the way? Why does it happen? Why does this happen to star seeds? I personally don't have an answer for that. I think that's more of God's thing. But I want to hear your input on this, Tess, about why. So people that have these type of questions, they're gifted, but they have cerebral palsy or autism or ADHD. What have you learned as in your expertise of, is there something that the reason why they're like that and then they're gifted at the same time? Is that balance, or what is your thought on that?
Well, from what I have picked up, people that are born with autism or Asperger's or anything along those lines, like they're right there so close to that line of being genius, and a lot of them are in their own ways. It's really freaking amazing. But especially today, like so many people have ADHD, ADD, COPD. Yeah, that's from smoking. The one where oh, dang it, I almost said COD. It's where you just fixate on something, or you have to count a certain amount of numbers as you walk, or different things like that. But like you said, it can come along with the being gifted, but I think it has a lot to do with just our genetics and the way things affect us and our genes. If our genes get affected, it's passed on. There's so many amazing things out there, but I don't see it as a disadvantage. I see it as kind of like a bonus, Like I said, you're right there on that line of genius, and who knows what the possibilities are. I think the limit is whatever you make your limit, but
And that's the thing. I just find it that I feel like I needed to talk about this tonight. And it's just, it makes me wonder, because it kind of just, hold on, somebody was asking me if we're on tonight. To me, I feel like people that have this type of, issues does not make them, okay, retarded or stupid or dumb. I believe that there is a reason, and I have, like you said, has an imbalance. And some people that have autism, or just, I've noticed that some of them do this. I guess it depends on what level you are. But I see them like rocking their chair like this,
yeah,
or they're like
self-soothing.
talking to themselves, and they're like, making these different sounds. But some of them that have, but they have like mild, they have it within maybe their laugh, or maybe they wait, have certain, they have this inner child in them, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I look at it and I'm like, we're gifted, but why do we have to have this? And maybe, and like you said, maybe they're going to be somebody famous, and that autism or HAD puts them where they belong and what field they need to be in. And I think not to be other people to downgrade kids like this and to put people like this and put them like down or whatever. But I think it's going to be a point where people like this are going to come out more. And when they do come out more, they're going to be like, oh, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're dumb. But I just think that they're gonna come out of this into the world, and they're gonna blow people's minds. They're gonna blow people's minds. The things that comes out of their mouth, the things that they know, the things that you just can't explain. Like, did you just really freaking say that to me? How the hell did you know that? There's got to be a psychic connection somewhere. I could say that I have slow in some areas, but that doesn't make me stupid. It's just and that's another thing. People that have these disabilities always got picked on. You're looking at one of them right now. But get this: you're stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're mentally retarded. And in the end,
Oh, Shnikes, you're muted. Hold on.
I think some people, they picked on us, and then later in life they seek us, and then they feel bad and say, "Oh, Tessa, Chris, I'm sorry that I called you stupid because I picked on you." We get bullied. That's another thing we get for whatever reason, because they think that we can't stand up for ourselves, but that's not technically true. We just have a certain way of handling that kind of stuff. Like for me, I don't like drama, but then again, I'm not gonna sit there and allow it. I will say shit back. And that's more like I'm very calm. And what's funny, and I'm actually picking this up. With the DNA, with what you said, Tess, I believe that some of this comes on with the horoscope and the zodiac sign somewhat. I don't know why they're telling me that, but I believe that some of this goes with their zodiac sign. And it does have some imbalance in it. Their personality kind of just has that kind of connection somehow. Don't know why, but it does. No, when you look at Brit, she looks like she's very intelligent and she's very smart. And Brit has came a very long way. And I'm not saying this because I'm with her. I've gotten to see her grow. She had this. I was there at one time where I doubted myself. I was second guessing the answers that I was getting. Where sometimes, even now, I get that. But what I usually do, and it does help, is you ask me the question, and I close my eyes, and I just block everything out, and just let the frequency come to me. And I just say, Spirit, I ask the question that's being asked, and I say, is it a yes or no? And can you tell me more? Even with this case, it's the same thing. There's sometimes where you have the little angel here, like the cartoon, and then the devil's like, You don't know what you're freaking talking about. Shut up. She's not right here. You don't know shit, But you gotta learn to ignore that negative energy and that negativity. And for the people that doubt themselves, it's okay. It's a part of growing and it's a part of learning. Maybe the first time you might get it wrong, but there's no wrong and right answer. Let me tell you that. There's no such thing as one that is no wrong or right answer. I just feel that people, I don't know why I was told that, but I feel that there was a reason why I was told to mention this. Because I do feel that there's a lot of special kids out there that have been made fun of. And I feel that the ones that get picked on, I'm going to tell you like this. Let me pause for a minute because I'm going to let everyone listen into what I'm about to say. There is such thing as karma. So if you do pick on these kids, it's not going to happen to you right away. Be careful what you do to them because it might just be done to you. And sometimes it's happened where people even make fun of my mom. Hi, Amy. Long time no see. Hi, Amy.
Well, hello.
All we need is Britt. She's in the other room, by the way. Amy, did you hear about what I'm doing? Do you remember that case?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we have a few friends that they're watching the show. We're working on that Susan case. I was telling Tessa about it. She's been calling us again, Amy. She's been calling me and Britt. And my friend Nova and Jade are watching the show, which they're here, Logan. And then for some reason you popped in my head because you did help us as well, but I know that you're in Minnesota. I can't believe it's already been almost like the same time as my mom is going on 2 years that she's been gone. And it really does bring tears to my eyes that the cops they said that she was shredded or shattered and spread out. But the question is, there was no body, so how would you know if she was spread? Did you ask the freaking husband? That's what I'm being told is yes, they asked him. But the question is, he didn't tell them where the freaking body was. So where are you coming up with this conclusion? Like I was telling Tessa, I personally think, excuse my language, they fucking got paid off and say, okay, we're going to give you $2,000 here. Shut up. Nice to see you. Did you know anything about this case? No, I don't know any. Who's Susan? Who's that? I don't know. Okay. Are you going to look up this case again? No. And I'm going to tell you what I got. I believe some of this was blackmail. Ooh, I'm not getting more shit. And also, some of them were even threatened. Well, I got news for you guys. This time, Mr. Chris Psychic Garcia, as everybody says, and Brittany and Nova and Jade and Amy and Tessa, we ain't going anywhere. Whoever helps us on this freaking case, if you don't like it, there's a freaking door. And if you have a problem with it, then you don't need to talk to us. Just remember, when we find this case, we're going to make you look stupid. 2, we're going to feel good at peace and God's going to thank us for it and have more blessings. Because I believe that. I truly believe she wants to be found. My friend said that she's desperate this time. And she's already to the point where she's fed up with the system. She's tired. She wants to be properly buried or cremated, whatever the case may be, however her body is, and wants to be at peace. She's not at peace. She is not at peace. And I've done this type of work for many years. Tessa has known me maybe going on 5 years. Maybe I could be off on that, but I'm getting like an estimate of 5 years. Amy has seen a lot of weird freaking shit. We have worked together on a number of occasions where she freaks me out, and she's a dream interpreter, guys, by the way. And we have done some crazy ass shit, and she has given me some creepy ass validation. And now, Brett, if you're watching the show, can you come to the screen, please? Brett, come over here, please. Brett.
Get in here, girl. Let's go.
Now, Chris, I feel for Brett. You had mentioned before when we looked at this case that you suspected the sister. And now the sister's under investigation for her trip to Asia.
Oh, sorry.
You're freaking joking.
No. They're looking into the sister. And actually, all family members, her parents, I don't know any other siblings, but they're looking into her family. And I'm wondering if you can tell us, do you feel or see that maybe she was worth more dead than alive?
And this is Britt, by the way. You can say hi to everybody. You can get behind me. I just want to say I'm very proud of you. And get this. Did you hear what Amy said?
About her sister?
There's an validation to that already. Okay, so now that we're all together, we're going to try something. And for the ones that are watching the show, you can hold each other's hands. If you're together, we're just going for some prayer. And I'm going to want to be the channel. Give me your hand. Other hand. Okay, so ask the question again, Amy. And once you do this, I will close my eyes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Was Suzanne worth more dead than alive?
Yes. I have a feeling you got another question. What is the other question, Amy?
Who would benefit the most from her death?
Sister. Okay, another question.
Was the husband paid to do it?
Yes. And by the way, I'm going to add a little something to that. They had an affair.
Sister would pay him.
Sister. Just two where they could be together. Now, answer the question for you, Miss Amy. You've been doing a lot without us knowing. How do you know that she went to Asia? Can I ask you on that question? What have you done? Okay, now you can go me. Or you can hold on. So what is it that, you know what? Can you bring the chair and sit over here with me?
Babe, I gotta now. You know how our friend said that Susan could be pregnant?
Yes.
Now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking.
Did you
this
hear?
is a question. Could Susan's sister be pregnant?
Ooh. Okay, did you hear that, Amy, and everybody watching the show? Did you hear what she just said? Yes. Okay, say it again, and then I will answer.
Could Susan's sister be pregnant?
You want the answer?
Yes. Yeah.
That's probably why I was throwing up. You want to know the truth? Yes. And you know what's so strange? I don't even know why I'm meaning to tell you this, Amy. How long ago did you find this out about her sister going to another country? Before I go any further.
I think when we were first talking about the case, there was a mention of it way back when it first came out. And now they're investigating whether she really went or not. It's in the news if she really went to Asia or not.
Give you some creepy ass shit. And maybe you can look into it later. We can all work together. God, my neck just popped when I did that.
Why would
Do you want me to tell you what I just got?
Yes.
Yes. She's hiding. They can't find her. They can't find her anywhere. Since she showed herself twice on TV, by the way. And the funny thing is that she looks just like her sister, but a little bit older. Oh, and by the way, Chico wants to say hi to you guys. He's another little YouTube and say hi to everybody. Say hi. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My pendulum said no about her going to China.
So what I'm being told,
It was a week before Suzanne went missing that she supposedly went to Asia, according to the article I read.
you're telling me this.
But why would she be hiding if she's pregnant?
No. What? You know what the biggest question is? Why is she fucking hiding to begin with? She was acting like she was like, "Where's my sister at?" And we don't know where she's at. So, if anybody can help us find her, you can help us call the law enforcement and help them. So now that I'm looking at that, why the fuck is she even hiding to begin with? And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because she has something to do with it.
Yeah, she has something to do with it.
Yeah.
And tell me this, Amy. Okay, what were you doing this past Saturday? I got a question for you. What were you doing? You know what? Don't answer that. Before you answer that question, what were you doing between around, say, 5:45, 5:50? Before you answer that, I'm going to tell you what we did. It was me, Britt, my friend Jade, and Nova, which I'll tell you their names later. You actually got to meet them, but we're going to talk about that. Well, I'll talk later, Amy.
Okay.
And we went to where I gave them the address. All of them were very, very interested in this case. After we went, her brother came, but we all ended up coming back over here. Well, before we came over here, she needed gas for her car. I walk into the freaking pilots. Everybody, except for me, they're like, Brittany's like, I'm hungry. My friend's like, I need gas. She tells her daughter, hey, do you want something to eat? And she's like this, no. Nobody saw this. I walked into the freaking pilot. There was like 2 or 3 people looking at me for some reason or another. But let me tell you this, Amy. When I walk in, this is exactly what happened. Okay, here. Get him. So I'm walk the door, walk around, and I'm just looking all around the store. And I got almost like, I want to say air sick or just pilot sick. Okay? I almost threw up in the freaking store. I almost threw up. That's one or two things. One, she was pregnant. Two, I was picking up on somebody else pregnant. And three, what is the name of the store? Pilot. So was she in the airplane? Was there a connection to this just the name Pilot? And by the way, the pilot is red and white. So there's something about red and white. We're probably going to look into it later this coming Saturday. So keep in mind, everybody, you heard what I said. Pilot, red and white stands out because that's how the building is made. Now, as of
And
now,
what's China's flag colors? It's red and China's flag. It's red and what?
Yellow.
Is it white or yellow?
I believe it's yellow.
Okay. This is weird. This is just random. Oh my god! Now I'm getting chills.
I believe it might be white.
Why do I keep seeing Russia? Isn't Russia red and white?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Well, why would she go to Russia though?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Tessa, you can look that up while
Okay,
we're doing
China
this.
is red.
You know what's funny? Oh my god, this is my psychic gifts. They've been off the freaking chain for the past couple of weeks. It's been just freaking crazy. I mean, just extremely crazy.
And mine been shown.
She's been shown.
Russia's red, white, and blue.
What?
Mm-hmm. Here.
Okay.
Does it have a white star in the middle?
It looks like a horse
A
or
white.
something.
Oh, a horse. Okay.
Like it's
Had something white in the middle. You can't really see it.
It's what's his ass on the horse with no shirt on, and everybody's got to wash their eyes now. Fucking Putin.
Why the hell am I getting tension in my head? All right here, it just hurts. And you know what I've noticed, Amy? When we were where we thought she was, right here, this is not the first time. This is actually maybe even the third time, I believe. All this side is hurting me as we're talking about this. Why?
She got hit in the head.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I see a shovel.
Yeah, she got hit in the shovel with the shovel on the head.
Now, what are the chances? You know what's crazy?
Remember today, our friends saw the picture, and then one of them said she's seen blood.
Yes, I remember that when we went to eat. Yes, I remember that. Now, keep in mind, remember what I said, Pilot, right?
Yep, Pilot.
Is there possibility this is going to blow my freaking mind? I'll probably have to Google it. I don't know if we can go, not right now in the first break, but could it be that there's a street named Pilot in that freaking area? Yes.
I don't.
Wait,
I
hold
don't know.
on. Let me just think for a second. Okay, Amy, do you have a laptop without having to leave the show? Do you have an extra phone you can look up for me?
I do. It's not on though.
Sorry.
Okay. Can you get your other phone and look up Pilot on Broadway?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
So there's a Pilot on Broadway. That's gonna fucking blow my mind.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Amy. She wants to be found. It's been almost like going on a year already. Do we have a question? Who's typing that in there?
So no name person was saying Japan or maybe Poland because we were talking about a red and white flag, I believe.
Japan's Asia.
type in broad. Okay, you know what? I wonder if she can say, Alexa, is there a pilot on Broadway in San Antonio, Texas?
I found a few gas stations in San Antonio. There's Pilot Travel Center, 1,119.6 miles away in 10 days. Pilot Travel Center, 1,134.2 miles
Okay.
away in 35 south. And Pilot Travel Center, 1,135 miles away.
Yeah, there's pilots nearby.
So 3. She
There's-
mentioned 3.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexa, is there a pilot gas station near the Chinga? Ask her if there's a pilot near the freaking zoo in San Antonio, Texas, and see what she. Ask her, Alexa, or you can just type it and put near zoo. If it says yes, I'm onto something. So basically, it's a possibility that either I'm picking up on where he was going after he got her body. And it's funny because
Okay, so there's 4.
there's 4 of them.
Pilot Travel Center,
Okay.
Pilot Travel Center, Flying J Travel Center,
Okay.
Pilot Travel Center.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. There's 4.
Can you put just Pilot gas station and see if that comes up?
4?
Yes, 4.
4. We came across 4, not just one.
Because remember, when we got to that destination, it said
saw the fire
4,
truck.
4, 4.
There was 4. That was one fire truck. That was another 4. That's 4 plus 4 is what? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
8.
4.
And then.
But remember, when we got to the destination, it said 4, 4, 4.
Okay, Amy, what is the math when it's a triple 4? What is the meaning of
12.
triple 4? That is 1 plus 2 is a 3. You know what I'm being told? She was in 3 blocks from where she was last seen. And there's something to do with 444. There's an address. I don't even know why I'm getting 444, but there's. You know what? When we're going to do this Saturday, how much you want to get that we're going to find her? And if it could be off or wrong, we'll probably right on the money because why? And I'm going to take this test. I get this. When we were looking, tell me why I found this. You know how we were talking about the turtle, right? Well, a little bit further up, there was like branches. There was a wishbone stump, like it was probably like this, and it was a stick that was laying facing towards us.
And that's the 4th month, April.
Okay, Amy, when did she disappear? Do you remember?
I think it was September.
So September 9.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be found. You know what I'm being told? Get me out.
Yeah,
Get me out.
she wants to get out. She wants to be found.
You know what? I don't know why, but I don't know that area very well. But if there's woods and there's like an empty cabin that nobody goes through, I would be shocked. This is going to be the bombshell. If she's alive, but she's already dead because he starved her to death. It's really hard to tell But if he did keep her alive, he can actually starve her without food. You can't have anything. And then if she had no water, I want to say within 24 hours she'd be dead. Then he buried her.
How old was she when she went missing?
Babe, can you look up that, like, see if it shows her date of birth on there, on that picture?
Wait, she has, I believe she has Facebook.
Yeah, we have to go back on Facebook because I haven't looked at their profile since then. You know what I mean? You tripped me out. You tripped me the fuck out. Why the fuck did her sister go to another state? That kind of throws me off to where it goes back to what I said at the very beginning, that the sister had something to do with it. Which meaning that if I'm right, she wanted her husband and everything she had. So that's telling me that she wanted her life, she wanted her husband, she wanted her kids, and also I'm being told something else. The sister couldn't have kids because she had the, what do you call it? That hysterectomy? Well, hysterectomy, if I said that right. She wanted her life.
Okay, Chris, she was 51 years old. 51 years old, and she went missing October 6th of 2024.
October 7th.
October 7th, that's what it says, right?
October 6th.
Visited October 7th, San Marcos.
Alexa, how far is San Marcos, Texas from San Antonio?
From San Antonio, San Marcos is 51.1 miles away by car.
See, it says the last visited October 7th.
I feel like she knew too much about something and she wasn't going to be quiet about it, and they had to shush her.
You know, and it's funny you said that, because there's no validation on that, but you know what I think? It's weird that you say that, because I had a feeling, and I didn't tell anybody this. I want to say
Yes.
that she caught her husband cheating. She knew too much, and he knew too much about retail, because she was a retail. And look at this. Tess, I want to show you this picture. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see that. That is her and her husband.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's her and her husband.
I'm like,
He's the devil.
His face working right now?
yeah.
You know what? I'm telling you. I really sometimes creep myself out because Amy's validated something that I said a long time ago. The sister had something to do with this, and you know what I think? It was foul play. She won.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it
why
is
she
foul
said
play.
that's why she went on that trip, or supposedly went on that trip, to distance herself from the whole thing.
You know what's funny? It's weird that we were asking about San Marcos. You know what? Do you remember when we were looking at that fire truck, and I asked them that they said they were in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
How far is Austin from San Marcos? Because I believe Austin's about an hour from here. And then San Marcos is going towards Dallas, but that's another, I want to say maybe 30 minutes. Maybe, depending on traffic. Amy, I got a question for you. What are you doing Saturday?
This Saturday night, I don't think I'm doing anything.
I'm telling you, it's like everything's all planning out for some reason. What are you playing?
That was creepy
It
What
was
is
AF.
that?
one of the videos. I guess she only has like one video.
Is that her crossing or one of the kids?
I think it might be one of her kids.
I tell you, these freaking shows are amazing. You know what, Tess? I think if you were on the show, if I would have done the show yesterday, none of this would have happened. But for some reason, I believe everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
One of her kids.
Yeah, I truly believe that. Like, there is no coincidence when it comes to stuff, even stuff like this, but stuff, period. Like, I don't know, it just lines up the way it's supposed to, especially if you're on the right track.
Smile. That smile, she's faking it. Look at this, Tessa. This is one of her daughters. Something tells me that their kids, something was going on with them. Look at that freaking smile. Tell me there's something wrong with that smile.
She's mischievous.
Thank you, mate.
He's cute.
Why do you do this shit to me every time? You freak me the hell out. Amy, why do you freak me out all the time?
What did I do? I don't do nothing.
Let's Google Maps.
Here's mother.
Oh my God, this is a beautiful picture of her.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. That's her, Tess.
Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Your face. Oh, there she is.
Beautiful woman.
Very pretty.
Susan, I got a question for you. But you're not allowed to touch us in any way. Oh my God, babe. Spirit of the fucking way of doing shit. Look at the freaking box.
4.
The box has 4 and she just ordered McDonald's.
4. 4. There's some with her with 4s.
Yeah, there's 4s with her.
And the 4th month is April.
So then that means A, B, C, D.
D.
D could stand for dad.
But D could also stand for death.
Oh, that too. I forgot about that. What is the 4 of in the tarot? Yes, what is it for? What's 4 in the tarot?
I don't know. I'm used to like cups or swords or wands.
4.
Damn, I'm getting lightheaded right now.
4.
Okay, so it. Sorry, I had to mute you because we keep echoing. But it says it generally represents stability, order, structure, and a strong foundation, influenced by the major arcana's Emperor card. The 4 minor arcana suits all feature of 4, which can symbolize the balance, security, or even stagnation of that suit's theme. By reading with a 4 can point to a need for more discipline or structure, or conversely, a need to break free from excessive control.
Hi, Chico. Are you well? Keep an eye on Mama, huh?
Chris, what's a HEB in Texas?
A store that we have.
Okay. Because I think he went to the store, according to this article. It says video footage from the Omos Park HEB showed Brad Simpson's truck at 12:33 a.m. on October 7th with a large ice chest in the cargo bed.
Oh no.
He put ice in the ice chest?
It's a coffin-sized
There
ice
was
chest. It's one of
also
those big-ass ones.
the
This
same day footage from the school where he dropped off his daughter at 7:53 a.m. showed at least 2 white trash bags with a red string and what appeared to be a large ice chest in the cargo bed.
Oh my God.
And then he went to the school, correct?
That's when he dropped off his daughter.
Question.
Later
This is
on,
this is
at Whataburger in Kendall County, showed his truck with 3 white trash bags, a large heavy-duty trash can, and the ice chest,
Oh my
and a
gosh.
large bulky item wrapped and secured with a blue tarp, covered with a metal firewood rack on top in a manner to conceal and weigh the tarp down.
Wow.
and that does
that I know that's when the last time, yeah. So that's telling me. Okay, now I get another question. When he dropped her off at school, what school does it even say? What school?
Let me see.
Oh
It just
my
says
God.
Howard Early Childhood Center.
Ooh.
Did you hear what she said?
What?
Say it again.
Howard Early Childhood Center.
Okay, how?
Why do I get this feeling this motherfucker did what we? So then you know what that means?
How?
I got what he did.
Dang.
He moved her body 4 fucking times. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so weird.
Did you get my
He
message?
moved her body 4 times. The 4th
Oh, I'm
time
sorry.
was. Oh
Nothing.
my
It just
God.
sounds like there's something in the site
Oh
yard,
my
but I'm
God,
about to
that's
go on
so
break, so
fucking
I'll just
weird.
check it out here in a minute.
Howard Early Childhood Center.
Where's that at?
You want me to send you the
It's at
link,
8 there.
Brittany?
This is on Broadway. Didn't I just tell you to look on Broadway?
Yes. Okay. Alrighty, son.
Oh my
We'll
God.
get something to eat if you need to.
You know what? Screenshot
All right,
that.
boy.
Okay, I'll take
What?
a
Yeah, screenshot that.
picture of it.
Yeah, there's turkey, there's stuffing, there's all kinds of stuff. There's peanut butter and
what
jelly,
did,
those noodles.
Don't say the name.
If you
But
look
you know,
in
okay,
the
Sunday say.
okay,
pantry,
look.
there's also macaroni and cheese and instant mashed potatoes if you don't like Gabe's, like
Don't
you
say the
said. So
Mm-hmm.
Was it G or did the J say this?
I gotta go, son.
The G.
Thank you.
Love you.
Okay, I sent it to you.
I'm tripped the fuck out. You know what? If you're watching the show, I can see your freaking face right about now. I'm not gonna say your name, Miss Nova, but your face is like this right about now. Exactly.
I have a daughter named Nova.
If I get a freaking text from you, either one of you, right now, that is the creepiest thing ever. Watch. Give it a minute. My other phone's gonna be texting me in a minute. Hold on. So that means that's probably where the 4 comes into. And you know what's crazy? Didn't someone say that she could be at 4? Her body is split in half.
Scattered.
She's scattered.
Oh man.
Okay, there's 3 trash bags and a trash can, and then something rolled up and covered with a tarp.
What? What?
Remember, what the Jay said?
What did she say?
What was she wearing? A blue?
Oh my
blue
gosh! Oh, this is good. Oh my god, this is getting better. I can't do this shit.
She's probably gonna be
She's
laughing.
gonna be fucking laughing her ass off. They're gonna be in the freaking car. They're like, did she just say a freaking blue?
Yep, and then I said that to be like, like what the? What
Babe,
the
can you show her
fuck?
face right now? How would her face be, babe?
And Amy drew her
Hey,
validation
would you do the validation face? How would you do?
In front of everybody? It's only the whole world.
Oh my god.
Got me thinking
No, we got
after.
thinking is not, and you know what's creepy? And this is just the last theory. Oh my god. This is gonna be the bombshell of the freaking case. You know how we said she was divided, right?
Right.
This is gonna trip you out. You ready? Everybody take a deep breath. Everyone that's working on this case and everyone that's listening to the show. Ready?
Ready.
What part of her body is buried? No, wait. Let me rephrase that. What part of her body is covered and they put cement over it?
Cement or
And it's
lime?
near a school. One of her body is covered in cement.
Ooh.
Why do I get a feeling that her body, one of the parts of her body is near where her daughter is? That would be.
It could be her skull because that's the one main thing that can identify her, but we do have DNA these days, so I don't know if that'd really matter.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about this. During the time when she was missing, they said that there was a possibility that there was construction in her area.
Oh, check this out.
Oh my
Check
god.
this out. Breaking news here.
Breaking news.
More in the article. Footage captured Brad purchasing 2 bags of Crete cement, an orange construction bucket with a lid, a box of 32-count heavy-duty trash bags, and a 30-ounce Clorox disinfectant spray and insect repellent with cash.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Insect spray to spray himself. So.
But you see,
Or for the flies or bugs and shit that are on her because she's decomposing.
because you know what's crazy? And I know this for a fact. I'm not saying he'd kill her, but if he didn't want her body to be found, he can put her in mud. But I'm being told he would split her in half. Where I was thinking, well, we were looking at, and this is just a random.
Meaning a part will be here and then
Yes.
a part will be there.
Yes. And what I'm getting is her head's in the freaking water. Her body, her chest from here down is somewhere else. Her arms are somewhere else. Her legs are somewhere else.
Babe, I think if some part of her is by her kid's school.
That's what I just said.
Look what did you find in the water that looked like?
What?
Which one?
Remember you said it looked like a heart?
Oh my god. Why do you do this? Why the fuck do you do this shit? Everybody's coming in. It's not Amy, it's not you, it's freaking. Oh my God. Jade and Mrs. Nova over there. Yo,
And
this
check this out. Validation for me. About her being worth something, dead. They found a burnt laptop and 3 cell phones in a burn pit. The car detail record showed that he had 2 notes on his device called "This Next Life" and "Last Will and Testament."
What the hell?
You know what? Tessa, I got a question. Can I just tell you, Tessa, before the show is over? Can you share this on my Facebook? Please? Yeah. The YouTube? Because I want to look back at this. And I'm going to go back through everything we said after the show is done. And I'm going to get a paper and write everything we fucking said. Because each and every single one of us was hitting on the freaking money.
Because if you think about, she loved her children.
She loved her children.
So,
yeah.
What you seeing?
Oh my God, Chris.
And then.
Oh my God. You got to hear this. Suzanne's personal banker said that she told him if she went missing to look for her in a lake.
What the hell is that all about? That is so crazy. She knew something was going to happen.
Screenshot to me. Screenshot that article. I wanted to look at that.
I sent the hard written.
Oh, she sent it to you.
Yeah, I seen it. And remember.
Well, we got to go to our second music break. But holy shnikes, we got to get back into this when we come back.
We'll be right back after this. This shit's getting in the freaking bomb. Sorry. We'll be back after the music break. See you in the field.
Holy shnikes, guys. That is insane. All right. So on that note, boys and girls, we are going to go to our second music break. And on this break, we have Miss McKaylin Hay from Ontario, Canada. And she will be singing Pins and Needles, Mirror, and Gravity. And then we have Fred Johnson III from Canyon County, California with After Dark. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Talking on pins and needles, every word through a microscope. You keep stomping down on the ground while I've been stuck on this tightrope. I just wanna say what I wanna say without your sentence. I'm not willing to do the time when I'm innocent, and I'm innocent. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. Walked on my share of thin ice with your blowtorch at my feet. You won't ever see me beg, so take this tongue off your leash. I'm gonna say what I wanna say, don't need permission. Interpret it how you want, it's my decision. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. My safety has been broken. This is now a hunting ground. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, talking about I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up. I dove right in. Didn't bring a parachute. Fell right through. Hit the water hard. Moving too fast. Spiraling out of control. Was touch and go. Went a little far. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Try to erase the ink that's left upon my chest. I'll attest. I don't really wanna forget to forget. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep your shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer silent, drifting all alone, killing time and counting stars, waiting for the moment we I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, you got a hold on me. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, your mind, my gravity. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, you got a hold on me. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, your mind, my gravity.
My driver pulls up in my limousine, ready to take me anywhere I want to be. I said, I want to go. Take me to a college scene. I like to go and dance, have drinks, and hunt the perfect date. Yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say, after dark, I gave her base because she had the range. I knew she was the one that never could go home again. Plastic life by limo seats. I don't know why I can't control this urge to hurt again. Yeah. Living at the dark, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Changes in the sky, murder forever after. No matter what I say, after dark. Feeling ran to targeted feel. Hiding place with days of December. Concerning works were meshed in the bandage. It doesn't matter what I say. It really doesn't. No matter what I say, after dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say, change in the sky, murder forever after. It doesn't matter what I say. Rude and fatal, lacking the hint of conscience. No matter what I say, after dark.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. I don't know why my camera's not working. It's crazy. But yeah, we have Psychic Chris Garcia on this evening, and we're also joined by Amy. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for hanging out tonight. Don't forget to unmute yourself.
Oh my god, I am so freaking
Oh, hold on one second.
you.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Okay, good. Sorry. Oh, you're fine. You know what? We were talking about a lot of stuff when you took that break. And all I gotta say is that I'm very proud of you, Britt, Nova, Jade, Amy. I'm very proud of you guys. And I just want you to know that we have put the icing on the cake. Hopefully we will give her some peace, because I can tell you as of now, with the sister, it's kind of like mind blowing that you validated me. Amy, I just want to say thank you. It just really makes me wonder that now, if she has not been seen, I want to say that yes, he was dating her. But keep in mind, she is the sister, so if he wants no witnesses, he can kill her later. So, because if she makes him mad, then she's going to be next, if she's not already dead.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And that is karma on her. So if he kills her, then she's going to see her sister and be like, well, now I know that you were cheating on him. And now look at you, you're just 6 feet under, just like me. So was it really worth it? So, it just really makes me wonder that people shouldn't do this kind of stuff, but people do it, you know. And it just is very sad that people can do this kind of stuff and have no respect for their siblings. And it just opens another case that hopefully it will be closed. And give her some peace.
That's weird.
What?
When you echoed, it's like close.
It's weird.
Close.
It's weird.
It was weird.
I know. So thank you, Amy, for that validation. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
You don't call me
You don't
Google
call me
Maps
Google
for
Maps for
nothing.
nothing.
Google Maps.
So I think we've done a lot, and I will let you guys know what we find out on Saturday. And I don't know if I told you. I think I told Nessa, but I don't know how much you were listening, Amy. But we will do the spirit box where we felt that she's where she's at, or part of her body, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And we have already talked about it with Tessa, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Amy. Where we're going, there's a lot of people that pass through there. 2, it's not that far from the zoo, which is actually down the street. And 3, if we do bring the spirit box, and I do go live, no matter if it's TikTok or Facebook, I've already talked to Brett, and Brett's like, I don't care, and neither does my friend. So we already came up to a conclusion that that more likely we're gonna draw people having to stare at us. Now we draw a crowd, then more the merrier. Now I don't know why, but somebody did say on the first break that if they did call the cops, bring them, because that's exactly what we want. Now the cops don't do anything. They can't arrest us because we're not bothering anybody. But if we are scaring them due to the spirit box, then we can just tell them and just leave. The third thing is that they can't do anything because I'll just tell them, if you want to check me out, I'll give you my Facebook and I'll give you my TikTok. So this is where we feel she's at. And if you need any of our numbers, here are phone numbers to contact us, and that this is what we want to give back to the community and other states that we can help someone to find some kind of closure, then that's what we're gonna freaking do. But I do feel that when we get there, I don't feel it's gonna happen right away. It's gonna take some time. But I have a feeling that someone's gonna call the cops. Not because we're not doing anything, I just feel like they're gonna be nosy. Two, they're gonna be like kind of like scared. And three, they know her, and that's when they hear her name, that's when they're gonna get involved and say, well, you guys are looking for Susan. And if it's either me or Britt or my friends, we're gonna tell them flat out, yes. Do you have a problem with that? And if they do, then we can get out of here because we don't need you. If you're just gonna go ahead.
Yeah, there's something back over here, just the way the camera's lining up. It's weird. But with the whole thing and people saying shit and whatever, like, I wouldn't worry about that. If they do hear the name, they might account it to that, but a lot of them want her to be found too, and they want something done about it. And you'd be surprised how open a lot of people may be. But also, have you guys thought about doing the Estes method, where not only, one person is blindfolded and has the earphones on, but can you also do it with a two-part where it can not only go to the headphones, but also to some sort of recording device, so later on you guys can go back over the sound and hear what it's saying?
Yeah, I do have a voice recorder. I need to record. I believe it's in my room. But if I have to, then if I can't find it, then I'll use my phone, one of my phones, to record and see if I can get maybe an EVP session with the Spirit Box. But we are gonna go Saturday. Um, and I want it to be known that we will be there. I won't tell you what street we'll be on, but I will just tell you that we're there. So I will know that one thing, and I've already experienced this when I do Spirit Box sessions. Every time that we do them, we usually, not right away, but we usually get very, very tired and very drained because the Spirit Box just take a lot of energy and it does suck up your energy because you're connecting with the other side. So we do go on live and we start looking kind of like droopy because we're exhausted. But other than that, I can already say that just the fact that I felt nauseated and I almost threw up at the store, that kind of is very symbolic. I feel like that was her saying, don't leave me. Are you guys coming back? And before we left, we did say we will be back. It's just that we had to leave because it was already getting too dark and we can't see. So if anything, we'll probably be there soon. I can't actually wait till Saturday. Now that we know a little bit more, we can give her some closure and to the family, and if we get to meet the family, that's even better. But other than that, all I just want to say is that for everyone that's listening, I just want to say thank you guys for guiding us. And oh wow, the lake. Okay, I'll look at.
Look, it's so cute.
So, but I will say that I'm looking forward to everything. And if I do call you Amy, don't be surprised. So I'm just giving you a heads up that I probably will call you on Messenger. Hopefully, if I have enough battery and it doesn't drain the shit out of my phone. But I'm actually looking forward to Saturday because this is kind of a thing that I've always wanted to do. And I want this case to be closed. Not for us, for her kids.
Mm-hmm. And
The
her.
kids at least to me to put her in the proper place and bury her the right way. And that's the reason I want closure to her family, her kids, and closure for us that at least we know that we helped someone on the other side to put their body but not their soul, where it should be instead of being just scattered everywhere. Um, Outside of what we're talking about, everybody that has known me for a very long time, I'm not a quitter. Um, a lot of the times in the past, I did doubt myself. And there was this one person that always used to tell me this. And I would always tell them, I said, why is it that I don't have, or how come I don't see anything? And this person did a prayer and said, be careful what you wish for. And I used to have these dreams right after that person would talk to me on this Google Maps. and and every time I would have a premonition, it would be shown that you didn't lose your touch. So hopefully before Saturday I'll get a good vision and see if she can maybe come to me or maybe come to Brett, hopefully, or whoever, and see if we can give this case to where we can close it once and for all. Is there anything that you want to say, Amy, to Susan, even though she's in spirit and then she can hear? Do you want to say anything to her?
Just that we will find her and put her to rest.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, and I just asked, like, who do you want to work on this? And it was just saying everybody. She wants everyone in on this. She wants, like you said, to be found and put to rest, not just for her, but for her kids and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And Tessa, if we can, call you, and I'll probably call you too. But I will probably call you guys on Messenger just to let you know that. And if you can't talk on Messenger, then I'll just call you to your phones directly.
I have something to say this. I'm sorry we had to leave on Saturday, but we will find you. Just know that.
Okay, so then we just wanted to apologize to Susan too, and for everyone, like my friends that we've been working with. Susan, we just want you to know that we didn't want to leave you there. I know that you're really you're sick of no one trying to find you. I know that you don't give a shit about the police. But just know that outside of our gifts, there's a lot of skeptics out there. I've dealt with skeptics before, but I've always made them a believer. So, with that being said, we will find you and we'll open everybody's eyes that psychics can help people and make a difference in someone's life and give them some kind of peace. So, Susan, we will find you. And I'm sorry that we had to
Muted.
in your name.
I was wondering if when you come in,
Anything you want to say to her, Tessa?
to not wait
Even though you
for
don't
it
know
up.
her, is there
Just
any
wait
message
for
you got for her?
Because you know what I'm gonna do?
Don't do that. Sorry, my daughter came in here with a smoothie bottle. No, she's got a plan to wake her brother up, but can you say the question again? Didn't catch all of it.
Did you want to say anything to the mom, Susan, that that even though you didn't know anything about this case, but if there's anything you want to say to her, Tessa, you can go ahead.
Well, yeah, I have not forgotten about this case. We talked about this case before on the show, and I just remember seeing the stream and kind of like a cedar sort of tree and a rug under dirt. And then, like you said, she spread. And I don't know if it's because they disassembled her or if that's because of animals, because animals will do that. But yeah, we have not forgotten you. I didn't forget her. As soon as you were talking about it, I'm like, is this the same case? And you made it be known that it was the same case. But yeah, like I was saying, like she needs to be set to rest. Her kids need to have that peace, and this has caused a lot of trauma, a lot of damage for a lot of people, and hopefully she'll be found and be, like I said, put to rest, and then people won't have to worry or wonder where she's at anymore. And I'm just hoping that we do find her and we can do something to help.
Yep, and I agree with that. And I just want people to know that when I do this kind of work, I take this very seriously. Even though I freak myself out and I'm just letting my jaw, dropping and stuff. But, you take this gifts very serious. They're not easy. I make it look easy, but it's not. And for you opening up, it's not easy. It's very draining. It's very dedicating, and it takes a lot of energy to do this type of work.
And for some people who think it's a joke, it isn't. It's no joke. It's no laughing matter.
Yeah. And you know what? I just want to say thank you for everyone believing me since you guys met me. Thank you, me, for always believing me and never doubting me. And always having to work. And then the new people like Nova and Jade for getting to know me and Brett and just working with us. And I think when it comes down to it, we are all a family, spiritual family, and we're here to help. And I just want to say thank you to every single one of you. And my mom would probably be very proud of me right about now.
I really think she is.
I really think she is. Yes.
She's proud of you.
She always has been, and she always will be. And I think she is looking over you, and I think she is trying to guide you. So hopefully you're picking up on the little key notes there.
And Amy, how long have I known you? And how long have the readings been since day one? Were they always like creepy or kind of just? What is your thought on the readings that we've always done?
They're always eye openers. We've known each other, I think it's going on 8 years now.
Yeah, me too.
In February.
It'll be 2 for us, and February 26th be 2 years.
And then Tessa, I think it's maybe 5, maybe. Or maybe.
That's what you're saying, but it was like 2018. It was right after I started doing We Are Paradox Media and Psychic Sundays. So here we are back on Psychic Sundays again. But yeah, you had called and I was like, oh, I don't know who this person is, and I don't know if I should have them on the show because this is not my show. This is yours. What do you think? And he's like, well, have him do a reading for you. And you did. And I was like, all right, well, when do you want to come on? So yeah, it's been about, I want to say, 7 years.
Wow. It's been a tremendous journey, helping others and still continuing. It does hurt me when I see people missing. I can't imagine for anyone's loved one to be missing. The other thing that hurts me too is that when there's spirits that are not respected and not crossed over, that's another subject at the matter. And as far as like paranormal stuff, I like doing that kind of stuff too. In every field, I like doing that type of work in any way that I can give service to people and readings, doing the mat readings, uh, just different type of ways of seeking answers. And I've learned to that grow and accept my gift. That was when I was younger. I was actually trying to run from them when I was maybe like 10. So, but other than that, I've accepted I can't run from what I can't. And this is what I wanted. You know, I wanted to help people, and it's very. I think the more cases I do, the more I'm getting used to it. But every once in a while, like Dean says, there's cases that are eye openers. No matter how old they are, there's always eye openers in each different situation that I've done. And anyone that does this type of work, it's not a laughing matter. It's very, very serious. And we're here to, serve God, because God is the one that brought us here to each and every one that has their own different gifts to, whatever.
And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, we're all given gifts, and we were also talking about being bullied in school and stuff. Mine, okay, so I didn't make kindergarten, but I did go to first grade, and um, just sharing my experiences at that age in first grade, and people were like, don't talk to her, she's a weirdo. And so at that young age, I learned not to share certain things because people really do judge. You could be in the Bible Belt, you could be wherever, but yeah, in 2012, when there was a mother missing her son, I was just like, I don't care anymore. I'm going to come out of the paranormal closet and be done with it. I don't care what they think or say. So, I don't know. Like I said, don't put that gift on a shelf. Take that gift down, use it to help whoever you can. Because right now, during this time that we're all going through, we all need a little help, a little hand up or whatnot.
Well said. And that is true, too. That's very, very well said. And the way that Amy works, she does dream interpretations. And I've seen her line of work since I've known her, going on 8 years. Um, She's very talented to do that, and it's not easy. It makes it look easy, but it's not. And it's just the messages that come through those interpretations are just like fucking mind blowing for me. And there's some where I've interpreted some dreams, not all of them, but some of them are kind of like creepy too. And once I get the message, I'm just like, did I just really freaking say that, And they're not easy. These gifts that we have are very spiritual, and it's not a laughing matter like Bert says. It's not easy. It's not easy. But it's just something that people that are very spiritual, that there's a lot of others out there, and I've seen more and more that people that find me have always asked, like, why did it take me so long to come out? There's others that have come to me recently and said that they does it themselves, and they were like, well, Chris, you make it look so easy, and that you're a good person, and you help people, and now you're teaching others how to use their gifts and their own specialties. And I tell them, we all have a different purpose, different path, but at the end of the day, we still serve our amazing God. So I thank God for giving me this gift and trying to make use of it and not just letting it go. So I just want to say I'm very proud of every single one of you again. You're just amazing. And as the years go by, it gets even more amazing because there's never a dull moment. With me, especially me, because I trip myself out at times. I still do, and it scares me, but as times I've been told, And this is somebody that told me this before. Chris, you should be used to this by now.
Nope. It's always different.
I like your short, Chris.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no shit. You know?
Everybody should get one that says something different, like Brittany said. I should get a shirt that says Brittany knows stuff.
Brittany, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I can get a shirt that says Shirley Temple don't know shit.
No Google Maps.
Oh no, Google Maps. And then Tessa put her as TNT something, you know. But yeah. And it's amazing how we all work together, and I just thank God every moment that we get to help each other, because life is short, and you never promise tomorrow. So, and that's scary along the lines of that too. Personally, I think this coming year has been just really sad, and a lot of artists that I like that I'm glad to know. Like Ozzy has been a really big inspiration to me, even though I didn't grow up with music.
Ozzy was awesome.
Yeah, he was amazing, and he was the Prince of Darkness, that's what they call him. But there's so many others out there that are just like Phil Collins. He's not doing too good. Elton John is not doing too good. He's getting down there too, and all these people that I mentioned, I grew up with them. Bruce Willis is another one. All these people that I look up to, and either be an actor or an artist, it just hurt because they're not young anymore, and it's really hard just to see everybody go, but we all go home to God eventually. But I'm glad that we're all on here, and thanks Tessa for letting me come on, because I know next week, like I told you, this coming Saturday, there would have been no way I could have been on the show, because I probably would have been busy, and you probably would have seen me in action. And that's one thing we've never tried. I don't know if that would even be possible, because I would have to be like very focused. So if we ever did do a show and I was live doing something, I don't know how that would work.
What I was going to say is you're going to be doing your TikTok live because, like you said, you're a big TikToker, and I could take your TikTok live and put it on Facebook and tag you or do whatever just to get it out there. Because I have an option to do that. I only use so much video per month because I don't pay for this. I can't afford it. I can't afford to pay attention, but I was thinking, like, if you did decide to do a TikTok live while you're doing that investigation, I would be willing to go to where your TikTok live is and share it on Facebook or wherever you want me to.
And I think you'll get a chance to see Brett on that TikTok. As far as my friends, I don't know if they'll allow for them to show themselves due to, because everybody knows them. Who knows? You might even get to see Amy on there if she can go live. So just be aware that this coming Saturday we will be at the Zoom in that area. I just don't know what we will be doing, but we might just do a TikTok live, and for the very first time you will see me in action and doing my type of work. And I don't know if there's anything else I need to say. Now, Amy, since you've seen this kind of work I've done for people, for the people that are on the ones that are on Facebook that haven't seen me and they're about to see me on TikTok, do you have anything to tell them that you've seen from you being my friend and observing me throughout the years, is there anything that you
Just be
about? Just be
prepared to be
prepared to.
blown away.
So, and anything you want to say to the audience? Well, you can show your face too when you're. So yeah, you can say whatever you want. You can go ahead. I'll give your. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we lost them.
Uh-oh, we lost them.
What the heck? Well, we're not echoing. But no. What the
Can't
heck
hear
was
you,
I gonna
Tessa.
say? Weird. Let me look at my sound settings.
Nope, still can't hear you.
Yeah, this is super weird. Yeah, it's showing that it's going on.
Still no.
I don't know. Weird. Maybe reset or something. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Well, let's see if we can get Chris back on. Goodness. That was weird.
Okay, go ahead.
That was weird.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And Tessa doesn't have a mic.
Have a mic.
Well, he can hear me now, but I don't know.
Well, you can hear me now, but I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say whatever you were going to say.
Just be prepared to be blown away, like Amy said.
Yeah, and just know that when we find her, to the people that maybe don't know us very well, we'll hopefully get some peace to your family, and find her and finally let her rest in peace, like Tessa said. And okay.
Well, I was wondering before you disappeared, then my sound disappeared and everything was crazy. She can't hear me still. Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. But I was going to say, since we don't have anybody asking for a reading or whatnot, do you think maybe
Still can't hear you.
Yeah, maybe each of us can do our own reading? What do you think?
I don't mind.
On the situation as this investigation.
Yeah. This investigation. No, and honestly, I just got a text from a friend that she will be going live. Oh my god, hold on. I think she's watching. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let me just message. Okay. I'll just wait till she responds to me. Okay, so the message I just got, and this is for you guys. For Miss J, you wanted to know if Amy and Tessa will be there. They're in different states. We can add them to the TikTok live. As far as that goes, wait.
What is that?
What is that? So they want to see. The thing is, I don't know if you guys can be there Saturday because everybody's got something to do. So I don't know why, but I feel like my friend is being drawn to you guys. So the question I got for you, Amy, what are you going to be doing between the hours 3, 4, and 5 our time?
I really
I
don't
really
know
don't
yet.
know yet. Okay.
I could
I
block
could
it out.
block it out.
I was
I
supposed
was
to go
supposed to go
to an
to an all. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead and say
So,
it again.
what time would? And say it again. Okay, so what time would you go to this thing that you're supposed to?
I don't know because I'm going with a friend.
Okay. So, do you know what time you were leaving, more or less?
I think it'd be
I think
about
it'd be
12
about
or
12 or
1.
1. Okay. So, what we can do is message me. Let me think. You can message me I'd say about 2:30 or 3. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you still have TikTok on yours?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then Tessa said that she'll try to share it on Facebook. So we're going to work that out. I will have my spirit box with me. And what I'll do is I'll send you the link through Messenger, so you can come on and then hopefully you can come on live. If not, maybe you can just hear your voice. And Miss Nova, it's time for you to go to sleep. Go to bed. Sorry, I'm telling my friend's daughter.
Oh, sleepy little sleepy.
She needs to go to sleep, but she doesn't want to because I guess she's enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is just be aware that have your mind blown, have an open mind, and be open to the spiritual world when we do this. This is not easy. It is very draining in so many ways.
Yeah.
And just know that we're here to help her. We're here to, even if we can cross her over, if we can find her after that, we can do that too. And then hopefully, maybe somebody that will come across that will watch us, their life will be related to her. And maybe we can tell them to come out and just do a memorial once everything is said and done. So Amy, try that. You don't have to be if you can't. I totally get it. If you can't be available, then you can message me because I have a feeling that my friend just clicked with you, Amy. So she was asking if you guys were gonna be there. Now, Tessa, on your end, I don't know what you're doing on Saturday. This coming Saturday coming up. Will you be available between the hours of 3 and 5?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're pretty good much set. So
Nice.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on TikTok. And for the ones that don't know my TikTok, you can find me at Psychic 28. I do have moderators on there. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to say about TikTok and the rules that we have on there? If you have anything to say.
For TikTok, if you do go on his live, be sure to be respectful. No judge. No judge. Judgmental. No judging. No bullying, I should say.
Okay. As far as that goes, it's almost a few minutes till 12. It's almost time for us to go because we're getting late. Hopefully, you guys put on your notifications that we will be near the zoo if you're a local watcher from Texas. If you're not, then you can watch us on TikTok. Follow me at Psychic 28. And do you know your TikTok name in case they can't find you?
Hold on. And my TikTok is Beautiful Brittany 35, but it says Beautiful Brittany 7.
Okay. So just follow us on there, Psychic 28 and Beautiful Brittany 35. If you want to follow us and hit that follow button as of now, you will see our faces, me, Amy, hopefully, and Tessa, on that live if possible. And we will be doing spirit box session, and we'll see you guys later. And for anyone that needs to get a reading outside of the case, you can reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. 210-974-3470. If you want to follow Amy on Facebook, you can find her at Amy Anna Soto. AMYANNASOTO. As far as Tessa, what is your Facebook name? So in case they want to find us and follow us.
We are Paradox Media, or I guess hold on. Four Corners Paranormal Investigations, or Tessa Nicole Thomas Peterson. But yeah. And the number is 970-426-1991. Don't expect me to answer because I get so much spam, but leave me a message. And texting is best.
Okay. But hopefully you enjoyed the show, Tess. And even though I don't know what you could do a card for me and see what comes up. I'll let you pull 2 cards for me if you want to. Or you can just do one and see what pops up as I'm doing this. Whatever you choose. I don't have my cards with me right now, but if you have a card with me, I don't know.
Okay, so what I got was the Two of Cups, aka harmony. Like, this person was in a certain stasis, feeling harmonized with somebody, but I think the wool was covered or covering their eyes. Then we have discrimination, the Lovers. That adds up to a lot of stuff we were talking about. There's a lot of love stuff going on, and disregard and backstabbery. Then we have the Eight of Swords, which curtailment, rational beliefs have been thwarted. So what they believed in before had been thwarted. I don't know if it's due to drugs or whatnot, but that really caused a lot of chaos in that whole endeavor.
Okay. And then you can do your card and shuffle and see whatever spirit has to tell you. And as far as right now, I haven't taken my cards out, but for you guys, I see new beginnings for you, Tess. I don't know why, but I keep seeing in my head. Hold on. I keep seeing the Two of Cups. We will be getting good news. And then in my head, they're telling me the World card. So I feel like you're going to be traveling very, very soon. And I feel like you're going to expand, is what they're telling me. And you're going to grow. And just know that.
Holy crap.
That's what we're going to fall like that.
Okay, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And
you want me to try? Was this meant for?
Well, it depends what you were asking.
I was gonna ask what was the